Good morning, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? A little bit of a later start to the stream today because, well, I wanted to stream some Dragonheir, but, well, we had maintenance, so I couldn't stream it. That's why I waited a little bit more to make sure that the maintenance is actually over, and now we can start, because I think, or hopefully at least, based on what I see, we should have the endgame boss available, right? For Season 4, we should be able to test it. I'm curious what the boss is, because last time around, before the Reborn version, if I'm not mistaken, Season 4 boss was actually a Sketias, but we already had that Season 3, so I guess we're gonna see what this one is. But, hello Daysori, Ian Welshie, good morning, AA Michael, good morning, breakfast break just at the right moment. Well, I'm glad that, I'm glad that I started exactly the right time. Okay, how many days? 9 days till we get Clepsydra, so we can still keep going for this, but yeah, it's like, since I decided to stream daily, and since there's the endgame starting, I said, why not just stream it, right? Why not just stream it and do some testing about it and see what happens. If I decide to stream again tomorrow, it might be an extremely early stream. At least even for me, right? Because, well, my mom's not around tomorrow, so I will be on baby duty. And because I'm going to be on baby duty, that means if I want to try and do some streams, I would have to do it really early. So if I do stream tomorrow morning, it might be an ultra early one, like 5 a.m. UTC, right? 7 a.m. my time. I'd wake up, have my coffee, do some testings and whatnot. What did you think of Crisis Rally? You know what? Overall, I kind of hated it. But thinking about it and testing more and realizing more things, it wasn't as bad as I thought, right? Because there's a few things that I forgot. I forgot about the daily rewards that you can get. I didn't realize the fact that you can buy keys, 100 of them every single day, which makes it a lot easier because, buying keys means you would not need to do fights at all. You didn't want to. Didn't realize that. Somebody made me realize that on in the YouTube comments. So if that person watches the stream now, later or now, whatever, thank you for the heads up, because that, it kind of changed everything, since you don't have to crazily go and do fights, try to do those fights, get annoyed because they're too hard, whatever. You just buy keys, take 5 or 6 keys every single run, collect the chests, and you're pretty much done in 5 minutes. So I might have been a little bit too harsh on my review yesterday on Overlook. However, there are a few things that definitely need to change, like the boss fights, when they open, they shouldn't be 24 hours only. Give it at least 48 hours, because, so many times people work, people are away, it just feels bad to miss out on some of that stuff. How's the baby? The baby's doing good. Currently, she's at my mom's, right, because 3 days a week she's with, actually 5 days a week, Monday to Friday she's with my mom, but like 3 days she goes to my mom's house, which is like 2-minute drive from here, and then 2 days mom comes over and, takes care of baby girl around here. That's why I brought a few keys. If I couldn't get an easy fight, it was a lot quicker. Yeah, but here's the thing, Daysori, I agree. And I didn't realize you can buy them every single day. Did you know that, Daysori? Did you know that you can buy 100 keys every single day? Because there was no timer when you go into the shop, I thought it was you buy 100 once and that's it. You split them however you want. But again, somebody made me realize. Let me see, is this a bit blurry? Yeah, maybe it was a bit blurry. But yeah, since didn't know that, somebody made me realize that it's actually they refresh daily. That makes it a lot easier. So next time it comes around, I'm gonna do ultimate guide, and I'm gonna say that, you know what, it's actually pretty good. Like, the rewards were pretty amazing, definitely better than the Chaos Shadows, because like just those chests, right, those 5, 7, 9, 10, whatever they were, if you just do one fight, you can keep clicking those are amazing. Can give you Killer Lights, lots of War Marrow, can give us the fragments for legendaries for Season 1. So overall it's actually a pretty good one. It just, it just, certain things definitely required a little bit better explanation, a little bit better UI. Like, again, the keys should just have, like, the timer for every single thing saying, resets in X amount of days. So I think that's what they should have done. I thought you knew that when I DM'd you about That's what I did. Sorry, Master Apprentice failed you. It's fine. It's fine. We learn something every single day. And that happens in games and that happens in life. So, it is what it is. But yeah, first doing a few of my dailies. Here's the thing. If you want to play Dragon and just do dailies, it's so quick. In 10 minutes, you're done with everything. That's what I've been doing, even during the Crisis Rally, because it didn't really want to fight. It annoyed me. But overall, it's so quick. In 10 minutes, you're done with dailies, and then that's it. You move on with your day, you know? So, I personally love that about the game, right? It's you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty, decent with our time, I guess, to speak, or generous with our time, right? It doesn't require us hours and hours and hours like other games that we know and play. So, yeah, when Crisis Rally came, because that one took so much longer, it's kind of, maybe that's why I had the initial impression, like, oh, fuck off, it takes so long to play, you know? But, yeah, again, overall, it's definitely a, overall actually was good, right? Initial thing was bad, right? My initial impression was bad. Definitely, again, some things need to be changed, but overall, it was actually a good event, right? It's just, you get, I guess, in general, we get stuck at stuff that, you know, if it's new, we tend to hate it. I guess that's just human nature. Humans, in general, are more conservative, right? So whenever there's something that's a big change, we're like, oh, no, I don't like it. I hate it. Yeah, Dragonheir is quick and fun, but on the other side, for raid, you need a whole day. Exactly. It's like, if you're trying to min-max and do everything efficiently, then you need pretty much a, you know, it's a full-time job for raid. However, we've been playing recently, right? Me and Daisy and a few friends. We started a free-to-play account and been playing it a bit recently. And if you're not stressing about it, to like perfectly be efficient with everything and just enjoy it, it actually can be fun, right? It can be fun. So, you know, gotta give it credit where credit is due. Hey man, how are you? Hazibriza? Doing good, doing good. I just decided to stream some Dragonheir today. Instead of like, you know, because I pretty much finished all my stuff on the other channel. Because I do have two channels, for those who do not know. This is my Dragonheir channel. Then I have my Godforge channel, where I'm usually streaming either stuff to do for Godforge, or I'm doing raid gameplay, or like starting the 26th, which is going to be this Thursday, I'm actually going to be playing a new game called Void Hunters that looks like it has pretty good potential. It's going to be an open alpha, and it should be open for like 8 weeks. So if you want to play that, just write in Twitch !_ Void Hunters, and then there should be a link to the Discord if you want to go and sign up. When are you gonna post the teams for the new boss? I don't think we have fought this boss in any previous iteration. You mean for this one? If it's for this one, that's the whole idea of the stream, right? I'm gonna do some testing, and then obviously I'm gonna make videos on those for later. But we're gonna be testing it out, because like I mentioned at the beginning, I don't think we fought the new boss, or it was a different one, because before the Reborn version, the Season 4 boss was a Sketias, right? But we already had a Sketias last season, in Season 3. So this one, I think maybe is it the one with the tentacles? Because if it's that one, then that one used to be the Season 3 boss. But I guess we're gonna see once we're gonna do this. I'm finishing these and doing all my dailies as usual, and then we're gonna jump over, you know, do the mission part of what needs to take us to the boss, and then we're gonna do the boss and see what's happening. But yeah, have you guys been saving your summons for the next season? I've been saving everything, right? I even skipped the Grishnar banner, even though I don't have Grishnar. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm saving. You're right. Void Hunters looks really promising in the battle screen. Looks very close to RSL, which I really liked. Yeah, it's like, it has similarities, obviously, but at the same time, it also has a more grim, darker look, right? For me, for example, it reminds me of the, what's it called? It reminds me of Gothic. That's a single-player RPG. That's my favorite of all time. And I guess it kind of makes sense, because the Gothic was really popular in Poland, and the developer is a Polish team. Okay, so based on what I saw the screen there, it definitely looks like it's the boss that used to be in Season 3 before, and it's pretty much the boss that we can cheese with Belvenar. I'm curious if that's still a thing. That was a way that you can cheese that every time the boss tries to heal, you do 1 million damage based on the amount of summons. Gothic Remake is right around the corner. if I remember correctly. Yes, it should be launched on June 6th, something like that. Did you play Gothic, Hazibreza? Because it was not a popular game. That's my favorite game of all time. Not Gothic 1, but Gothic 2. Gothic 2 and Gothic 2 and Night of Raven. Even Gothic 3, but it was... The thing with Gothic 3 wasn't finished. But yeah, if we talk about RPGs, that was my favorite game of all time. Like, hands down, nothing. You played a long time ago. I know, it's an old game. I think the first Gothic came in 1998 or 2000. Then the other one 2002, Gothic 2 or 3. And then 2006, 2008 was Gothic 3. It was definitely one game that deserved more popularity based around the fact that when it was, you know, when it came out, it was definitely a pioneer of its time. There was nothing like that. Nothing like that game out there, right? It definitely redefined the way that open worlds should be. It's like, you know, you don't have like a stump that you couldn't jump over because, like, you know, the story wants to block you. It allowed you to go pretty much everywhere. Just you might get one shot by stuff. And that's, you know, because of that, I could not play any of the newer RPGs because everything was like so stupid locked and whatever, and they weren't proper open worlds. Good morning, Bank. Hello. How are we doing? Welcome, everyone. Okay, so what do we see? Content challenge, ranking rewards is over. Other exploration, temporal vortex. Okay, whatever. Red dot. Collect this, server maintenance. Thank you for the warm arrow. By the way, don't forget, guys, there's a giveaway going on right now on my channel. I posted a video about it 2 days ago. Make sure you check it out. And since you guys are here, I'm gonna tell you that video, you need to leave a comment that contains the word rally, right? So rally from Crisis Rally, or rally as the damage school. Leave a comment and I'm gonna pick a winner tomorrow. I think I'm gonna pick a winner tomorrow. A winner, 9 winners for that. I'm so glad Crisis Rally is over. I know. Can you show your Psychic Core? Yes, I should be close to done with it. Yep, I'm done with it. Just had to finish this resistance, and yep, my Psychic Core is done, and I still have 8 ton left over. Ton of Affinity Solvent left over. Unless I miss something. Nope, everything's done. Okay, let's go and meet Donella and Driftwood and start opening the boss. You hated it. Here's the thing, I hated it as well. I still believe there were a few things that needed to be fixed. However, getting more and more information about it, I realized that it was not as bad as I thought, right? Because you could just buy keys every single day and you would not have to do fights. Buy keys, use 5 or 6 keys every single day for every single fight, and you could just pretty much skip every single fight, right? Think you reduce the number of Affinity Star we get this time? Possibly. Or maybe, here's the thing. I think we were getting a lot more from the Chaos Shadows before, so maybe Crisis Rally didn't give us as much, that's why it felt like less. Or maybe something else was reduced. That's all did open chests. Well, here's the thing, I was dumb, because I didn't know the keys that you can buy refreshed every single day. I didn't know you can buy 100 keys every single day. I was dumb. I thought you can only buy 100 one time. That's why I got annoyed. But somebody made me realize on YouTube that you could buy them every single day. 100. Well, definitely changed the way that things were. We'd have million surplus by now. Yeah, so maybe they changed something. Crisis Royale is definitely a breath of fresh air this game needed. Not just build plus 2 teams ago AFK for like the rest of the season. No, I agree. Again, I made a video on it where I was a bit too harsh, maybe yesterday. And after realizing some stuff, I do believe it was okay. Some things definitely needed to change. Like, for example, the fact that you could do the fights only, the boss fights, they were open only for 24 hours. That's not good, right? Because so many people, I don't know, if they were working or if they had family time, whatever, they were missing out, and you don't want that, right? You don't want to have content that people miss out, because you create FOMO, and this game was never a FOMO one, right? Dragonheir never gave us FOMO, and obviously them bringing that situation was not good. Okay, I keep hitting my green screen. He was doing 2 fights per 6 keys, and just now checking rank 11 with 1.5 million, not bad. I slacked a lot, right? Let me see how bad I was, because So if I look at rankings, I'm not even gonna be inside. Okay, 91. I'm better than I expected. I was slacking, right? Slacking big time. We lost, so when the shop's open, I'm just gonna be able to... Oh, it's open. Well, I'm just gonna get these two, right? Our legendary soul fragments, the normal ones, and that's it. Nothing else. Honestly, nothing else is important. It's useless. If I would have gotten the other one, the best of the defeated, then I would have gotten better stuff. But you know what? I learned. It's a learning curve. We're gonna do more next time. This was awesome, though. This was the best thing from it, honestly. Like, the rewards you can get from here were crazy. Did you fight in Drill or Nightmare? I fought in the last one. What was it? Battle Cry or whatever? The hardest one. Managed only to get 800k. I think I got something similar. Let me see again. 911. But I skipped like 3-4 days. You slacked the entire season 4. Oh boy. Okay. I'm so curious if we can still cheese this boss. Right? Because this boss was pretty cheesable. With at least with one team, right? But now that we need six teams, it might not be as easy to do. I think this is the one. I think this used to be the boss of Season 3 that steals buffs and heals or something like that. And we used to be able to cheese it with Belvenar and a ton of summons. That's what we used to do. And pretty much every time the boss stole stuff and like tried to heal, we would do a ton of damage to it. So if it's the same one, then there's gonna be one team that can do brilliant. Like how much you can chest with gear, maybe you can get somewhere next season. Yeah, maybe, but like honestly, I don't value those chests as much because they come so late, you know. Hark. Okay, ask away. Go. Wow, we got the one whole thing. It's fine. Okay. Giving them algae? Okay. Here, have some algae. Eat. And sing better, I guess. Okay, now this should be the fun cutscene, I think. Or once they start doing the singing stuff, that's when we'll get a cutscene. Okay, let's see. Oh no, okay, we're not quite there yet. Just give better loot and hard difficulty as well, or just the battles? I don't know what you mean. Season 4 gear drops have been awful, I agree. It took me like almost a whole month to get a crit damage glove for my, what's her name? Lelwanis, right? Whole freaking season. There you go, heal yourself up. Okay. In Crisis Rally, I think the drop overall was better because in hard difficulty you got like up to 300% loot. So I definitely think it was better like the higher you were. Okay, there we go. They're gonna be singing. La 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 la. Just glad that I don't have to use cigarette anymore in the early stage of season anymore. Yeah. I mean, I'm sad in a way, right? I'm sad in a way that we're not using as many rares and epics as we used to. It's kind of sad because it kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, what's the point of having rares in the game if you're not going to use them? Same thing with epics. We're using less and less. And it doesn't matter if you're fully free to play. The game still gives so much more summons, right? It's so much more generous that you pretty much have legendaries for most of the stuff that you need. You saved 2k bread to farm for endgame boss gear. Yeah, we're gonna see. I think I had some refills saved. Not sure exactly how much, but I definitely have some saved. Oh yeah, I forgot this was a pretty long story. These merfolk talk too much. What's the point in having blue scrolls? I know. I mean, I'm gonna show you. I guess I'm gonna look in the inbox and show you how many rare scrolls I have. I'm not exaggerating, but I'm expecting to have like 1,000. Okay, let me see. Was it here? Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have 1,383 apprentice scrolls. What am I gonna do with these? What am I gonna do with these? At least allow me to convert 10 of these ones into epic ones and 10 the epic ones into the master ones. Should be able to trade them for bread early season. Or yes, something like that would be good. But even with the epic ones, I have 1,062. Here's the thing. You know, it's a good thing. It's better to have more than less. Same thing for master scrolls. Like I have a 178, that's okay. If I use scrolls on every single legendary, I might run out. But I guess overall, you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Like, yeah, it would be nice if we could convert them. But overall, it's better that we have more than less, honestly. Right? Because if you have less, then that's when it becomes a problem. I so screwed this one up. Actually, no. Got it. I'm so good. It's a good idea. Convert it free. Yeah, exactly. Like lowest, use 10 to convert to the higher ones, right? Simple as that. $100 scrolls for one. The next, it's talent shards. We need to, yeah, exactly. Talent shards as well. We need to exchange. Like I don't know why they removed that. This game was way too liberal with legendary scrolls, especially with pages. The game's pretty generous, really, you know. Like, I like it. Overall, I like it. I think it's good to be generous. It's not too generous, in a sense. Whereas, there's still stuff that you need to hunt for. There's still, you know, stuff that you want to always get. There's not enough unless you're an ultra spender. So, I do believe that they have a pretty balanced economy. Like, you don't get the ultra frustration of not getting certain currency, and you don't get ultra frustration of, oh, I never pull stuff. I forgot how long this story was. Okay, Kairos, let's go. I know you're wounded, but move. Faster, come on. The amount of legendary scrolls can you get in just one season? I did get anywhere near that in my 7+ years of raid. I know. Which is nice, right? It's better considering that the content is season-based and, you know, reset happens and it's a thing. It's not like you're not working only towards a long-term goal because, like, you know, with the season stuff, it makes more sense to be a bit more generous. Whereas raid is in the other extreme. Right, raid is extremely ungenerous. It's like, really, nope, you want stuff, give me your wallet. Why did I have to heal them when they're just close to her? Okay, let's see. Another one. Linkos is singing in la la la. "50 minutes in and still going this quest for last boss." I know, same, right? It's a long story. They should use the amount of crystals for talents is such a grind if you're going a full team. Yeah, or at least they should allow, like this reset, to be able to convert the lower ones into the higher ones, right? We'll finish this eventually. I promise. Eventually. Soon. These don't have to do quests and chaos domains anymore. Yeah. I guess the chaos shadows and the domains were definitely boring. I would have preferred if they did keep the chaos shadows, give us 15 teams to do again. And make the rewards be a little bit more worth it, right? The 15 teams, I loved it. Just don't ask us to do 15 day 1. Make it be day 1, 10, day 1, 2, day 1, 8, day 1, 2, 10, next one, 12, 14, and then 15 for the last one. Right, that would have been balanced. It would have allowed us to use rares, epics. I would have preferred that. And then give us, like, you know, 20 warm arrow for every single fight that you do 200 million for, right? You don't have to do a lot more. Because 20 times 15, that would be like, what, 400 something warm arrow. So you cannot, you know, doesn't go to the extreme of giving too much warm arrow. That way it would have been interesting. We even have gear on some of these people. It's fine. I love my button team. In case you didn't notice. We're still going on with the quest. It's fine. It is fine. I think the first day or the first 2 days was still practice, right? As always. So, guess it's a good thing. Gives us a chance. Gives me a chance to look at them and, you know, make videos and whatnot. I'm gonna just try and make 2 teams a day. Okay, defeat the Eye of the Deep Abyssolosus. Yep, this was the season 3 before. There we go, the Kraken. It is the Kraken. Show straight up Rook and Ozul and Amoleda in the front line with Ardred. Well, they nerfed Rook. Amoleda, which is part of Aura, sucks. Rook might still be OP, but so we still have practice for 2 days. That's good. Let's have a look what the boss does. So I'll start with the passive. Gain 1 stack of Undispelled Solidity upon taking skill damage. Removes 1 stack when the monster casts its skill. Damage taken is reduced by 5%. Okay. Biggest mistake of the relaunch is to summon for Asketias and Naschenka. I almost never used any Dauntless team ever. Yep, same. Same. I didn't use them. I didn't pull for Asketias. Didn't pull for Naschenka. I just pulled for Guinevere though. Okay, so the more damage you do, more stacks he gets, and then he does stuff. Still 30-second rotation. It's his second passive. When the monster skill damage deals damage each time, inflicts 1 stack of Undispellable Rust Poison. Deals damage to target, removes this state upon reaching 20 stacks. Okay. When the rust of any target reaches 20 stacks, dispels a rust poison from them and deals necrotic damage to them. Every time this effect is triggered, subsequent damage will be increased by 120%. That sounds like a lot. We'll see how we survive. Okay, let's see. First skill, damage. Okay, to all enemies. Second skill, damage and defense penalty for 30 seconds. So you definitely want to cleanse this or block it. Damage, dispel 1 buff. Places buff prohibition on them if they aren't granted any buffs. I mean, I think this means if they don't have any buffs. Okay, so you definitely want to put defense debuff immunity before this. And then if this happens, you want to try and cleanse it after. Okay, next one. Okay, damage. Okay, so this one is on a 3x3. This is definitely worth keeping in mind. At all enemies, see the rust poison deals damage to units. centered on the target and inflicts healing prohibition. So you pretty much want to have them split, nobody to be on a 3x3 around them. So you want here and then outside, okay. After a brief charge, deals necrotic damage to all enemies 4 times. When hitting an unbuffed enemy, reduces their ultimate energy. After the attack enters fragility state for 5 seconds, increases damage taken by 100%. So this one you just straight up want to ideally do damage when the fragility is up. So you either have an 18-second rotation, a 30-second rotation, or a 15. I'm curious if while it enters a fragility state, does that add 5 seconds to the timing or not? I'm obviously gonna check it, but it seems like Belvanar is not gonna be a thing anymore, at least during this phase, right? Because there's nothing that says the boss heals anymore or steals healing. Right? It used to be different. It used to be Belvanar used to be a thing. Okay, let's start practicing. I'm glad I'm doing this on stream because at least I could record the boss intro, so that way I can what's it called? I can like make a screenshot of it. So first things first, what do we always test? What do we always test? Of course, our good old was a secret team, yes, our good old corrosion. But we have to split them like I mentioned. So I have to do this. If we want to get the boost from her, we gotta keep them over there. Let's do like this, and let's do like this. See, keep the rotation. Nuru goes full YOLO every 18. Okay, let's see. Let's see how the damage looks. Yep, as always, Rate is gonna be a cheat code. But I'm sure there's gonna be a way to do it with Ogok as well. I'm curious, am I gonna hit straight up billion or not really? I mean, to be fair, based on what the boss does... Oh yeah, I have to see, when they get to the point over... When he gets to the point over there, does he stay with fragility on or not really? So is it gonna be 35-second rotation or not? Okay, no, he does gain that fragility, I think, just doesn't... So when hitting an enemy and buffed, reduces ultimate energy after attack enters fragility. So it doesn't pause another 5 seconds, still keeps going. If they don't give Rata banner, I'm gonna be so pissed. It kind of looked like there's gonna be a Rata banner next season based on what I've seen. Okay, so based on what I see that it does, I kind of want to make sure that I do the increased defense before this happens, so I don't lose ultimate energy. That's the first thing. Second thing, it kind of looks like I can get them all around John, because the only thing that happens is like, okay, maybe I take more damage from this, and then I get healing and shield prohibition, which it's not a problem, because guess what? I can cleanse it with Rata or Ogok, right? If you have Ogok, you can cleanse it with Ogok. Let's see, the damage, I want to see the damage keep going up, right? You can do better, Rook. Come on, you can do better. It doesn't look like there's any problems. Like, the boss doesn't gain more damage, right? So this time around, it doesn't gain more damage. It just takes less damage the more of those stacks it has, right? So that's pretty important to keep in mind. Maybe I do the stacks of hits based around that, right? They kind of seem like they kind of swapped. It seems like what's her name? Sacredea and Whisk kind of like swapped there who goes first, who goes next. I guess because of the ultimate, pushing back our ultimate energy. But yeah, definitely looks like the Corrosion team, as always, is gonna be having huge potential. Just gotta play around with timings. I could even try and get like a high resist Jordan, because the boss does a ton of debuffs. Defense penalty here, debuff, debuff, right? So that means we can get the damage boost from that every time he resists the debuff. Yeah, I feel like this team has potential to do close to 1 billion. Like, we're halfway there, and it didn't try to, like, perfectly min-max things, so... Okay, 541 million. It's a good start. First attempt, not bad. But... now let's do it properly. So, because I noticed what's happening, I can get everybody together. Let me try and get like this, so that when he goes and does his stuff... Let me see, how far ahead does he go? Okay, no, he stays there. Let's see when he does his ultimate. What does he do? Okay, he stays there. Okay, so Whisk stays there. Then, for timings. Okay, so I said that I definitely want to have buffs before this. So one of the timings I want to do is be like here. After 24, before 30, I'm going to have Reta every 15 seconds. 30 minus 15, that's going to be 15. So the initial one, I guess I could do 14.8. Just before the defense penalty, right? Ideally, I would want everybody to be on a 15 seconds. Just Jordan can go full YOLO. And Rook can go full YOLO. But then also, I would like them to go in a specific order. So that after one of the skills happens, I want to make sure that I don't have too many of those buffs stacked up. So ideally, I would have, let's see, 10.5, 11, and then 12, right? Hopefully it goes after. Not sure, obviously, if I can keep the 15-second rotation, but let's see. Okay, so Rook does his stuff. There's lots of those happening. He does this. Okay. She does that while there's 5 stacks, so that's a lot of damage mitigation. Boss does cast the skill, and then Whisk's damage is going to be OP in there. Perfect. Cleansing exactly the right time. Okay, looks good. Now, the only question is going to be, can I actually take it to be on a 15-second rotation? Why did it look like it went a lot faster? Oh, yeah, I was trying to keep it after that. So actually looks like I am on the 15-second rotation. But ideally, I would like to do it once this one happens, at least with him. So, let's think again. So I need 30. Okay, so let's see. 30. Let's put him 14.8. No, 14.5. 15.1. 15.5. So that way, once we get to the ultimate, you can do the same thing. But then this one needs to be... I mean, ideally, I would like to be every 15 seconds. So I think I'm just going to let the familiar... You know what? I'm just going to let it be full YOLO for the familiar. Okay, let's try this again. So, let's see. Okay, they do their thing. He does that. Ideally, this is what I care about. Once we get to this one, to the last one. So, Jordan goes. Reta goes. Okay. Boss goes. And then you should get the fragility, right? I think that's the fragility where it takes 100% more damage. Let me double check. Okay, no, let me get back to that point again. He might not be able to keep them on the 15 though. It looks a bit tricky. Okay, let's see. Yep, okay, so that's the fragility. That's when I definitely want to do my hits. But it seems like I cannot quite keep it on the 15. Rastafaris, hello, hello. How are we doing? Welcome. Honestly, I have a feeling I don't really need Jordan's ultimate. It's like the only reason I'm doing the ultimate is to try and boost her, right? Cleanse, boom, boom, boom. Okay, might be onto something. Cleanse, boom, boom, boom. Seems like Rata got delayed a bit. Because now we get 1, and then we get Rata's gonna be 2 stacks. Even Whisk jumped ahead. Let me see. How much does it do against Solidity? Let's see. Okay, so it's only 25% damage to Geisha Max. It is a lot, obviously, but still. So much stuff to play another Final Fantasy gacha. I hope it's as good as Ever Crisis. Yeah, it's like, honestly, I feel like the anime gachas, there's so many coming out that it's kind of like, you know, really really hard to play all of them if you want, because it's a lot easier, it's a bigger audience. Yeah, I think it looks good. Just, I want to do one more tweak. So the other tweak I want to do is, like I said, I don't think I'm going to care about Jordan's ultimate anymore. Get him 99.99. I'm just going to care about him doing the battle skill, because every time he does the ultimate, he doesn't damage himself. But every time he does this, he damages himself, and then he has a high chance of boosting the ultimate energy. And that's what you want. You want to keep boosting that ultimate energy with him as much as possible. So a ton of skill haste is going to be needed. But then at the same time, I want to try and do this. I want to try and give him high resist. So let's just go ahead and be resist. And maybe also try and give him 2 pieces, since I'm not going to care. I don't think there's anything else I care about. Since Rata's going to be wearing the Warring Doom, she lands 2 debuffs. I can try and give him stuff that gives him the most skill haste. So first of all, let's see over here what gives us the most skill haste. Resistance with accuracy, okay, that one can be good. Same thing, what this gives me the most skill haste, triple skill haste, there we go. And now, over here, resist or accuracy. And there's 2 sets, or 3 sets that give skill haste. First of all, is Gems Inspiration. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, resist, accuracy, and HP. This is gonna be 1 piece. Okay, over here, let's go with accuracy and resist again. Okay, resist is doing fine. Now the other one can be I think Wings of Owlkin? No. Not Crow's Menace. I think the other one was Sunfire Glow. Okay, so this one I need whatever gives me the most accuracy. So accuracy and resist. There we go. Come on, give me some accuracy in there. Nope, he completely dodged the accuracy. Oh boy. Come on. Completely dodged the accuracy. There we go. But here's the good thing. Here is the good thing. Okay, let me just save this as a... Corrosion and game. The good thing is, guess what? I have not used any of those chests from the Meander trial. So let me just open some of those gloves in there. Where are they? There we go. I only have 80. Only. Let's open 25 of these. Hopefully I get some good stuff with accuracy. Go again. How is that? The endgame boss gives the most terrible loot. I mean, daily rewards, checkpoint rewards, all trash. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this for 4 seasons. Been saying this for 4 seasons. It's like, you know, there's no point me saying it anymore. It is what it is. Do 140 and say bye-bye. It's because of the ranking, the overall ranking, you know, if you wanna stay in the rankings. Plus, I'm a content creator, I wanna share teams with people. Come on, give me high accuracy. Nope, okay, let me see. So, accuracy and resist, if I go again, I have a few options, okay? Come on, accuracy and resist. Nope. Accuracy and resist. Okay, at least I got double accuracy. Still not good enough. Bruh, what did I do? Fuck off. Did I save it on this one? No, okay, I have to rebuild Jordan again. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do this again. Skill haste at the top, I deal with accuracy. That's something that gives me better skill haste without accuracy. Did I? Actually, I did. Okay, so let me see. Accuracy and resist. And skill haste, sorry. There we go. Maybe. Put resist as well. That's not bad, actually. I lose a little bit of skill haste, but I gain the accuracy and resist. That's okay. Okay, this one, whatever gives me the highest skill haste. Again, accuracy and resist. Let's see. It's gonna be that one. That's fine. Okay. Of course, I'm waiting for your 6 team codes. Just copy, paste, and down. Nice. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming now. That's why I'm gonna be doing the testing, right? Trying to help out as many of you out there as possible. So, accuracy and resist. Let's see. Any of these Sunfire Glow. Accuracy. Accuracy. So ideally I want either Sunfire Glow or Gem Desperation. I go with the resistance, I want accuracy substat. Okay, give me double or triple at least. One only, bruh. Okay, resistance we're doing really high. Okay. This one, again, accuracy and resist. Gives me high resist at least, this one. I think I'm gonna go more balanced. Okay, and then over here, like I said, Sunfire Glow, accuracy and resist. Okay, this one looks good. And then this one, again, let me give me with resist at the top. Oh no, accuracy. Accuracy at the top. My bad, I need more accuracy. There we go. Temper it. Just give some accuracy in there. We go. That's what I want to see. Does this boss give echoes of Clipsada in daily ranking rewards? Let me double check. Hello, Gilfred. Welcome. How are you doing? There we go. That's maxed. 1 second. Let me just finish John's build, and then I'm gonna check. Okay. Luckily, I've been saving a shit ton of these as well, right? All of these chests that we've been getting from the Fey Meander, I've been saving them. So if I need more accuracy, resist, crit damage stuff, I can always just use them. Doing great, how about you? Doing good. Just decided to stream some Dragonheir today because the endgame boss of this season started, and I want to do some testing. So since I'm going to be testing it anyway, so I might as well stream it. Come on, give me 12s in there. Or at least 10s. Yep, come on. 10, there we go. Get a defense. A little bit of attack, and we're good. Okay, next one. Give me more accuracy. 10, there we go. So, 245 accuracy should be okay. Because we get 50 from the pairing, we get some from the other one. I only care about his baby attack penalty, so that should be okay. Plus, I already have the talent over here that gives him more accuracy when land stuff. This one extends it, this one's fine. Rita needs to get more ultimate energy every time she does the ult, so that one's okay. And then this one to extend it, so we're good. I've been saving them as well, and I have a feeling that I will end up not using any of chests like previous season. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Okay, let me back out a bit. And check. So, damage ranking. Oh yeah, we cannot see this, unfortunately. So, Hazibresa, we cannot see this up until the next day. So, daily ranking, the daily damage rewards is just that we see Affinity Soul, which you don't need. Master page, good enough. But the damage ranking we cannot see, but I think it's going to be the same as it was last time, right? Like you get daily ranking echoes, and then you get the total damage echoes. So you definitely want to try and compete if you're trying to rank, right? So, now that everything's done, this one's fine. Accuracy, okay. He looks okay. Don't think there's much I can improve, or maybe I've got some more better stuff over here. So let's see. Crit damage with the crit rate and attack percent. Okay. Okay. So I lose a bit of crit rate, but I gain a bit of attack. I'll take it. And then over here, I want attack with attack percent crit damage. Okay, I don't need more crit rate. I do have that. This one looks pretty good. Let's get something better. So obviously I'm going to use this, the Die Force, that's going to be best. This one over here, okay, I gain more crit damage. I lose a bit of crit rate though. But I can always just add this and that could be better. I can add the 5 over there. So maybe I actually do use this. And then give me a 5, hell yeah. Give me more attack. 6, come on, give me the 8. Give me the max one. 7, okay, I'll stop for now. 10, 6, no. Bruh. Fuck off. Okay, 9. It's good enough. Let's get some defense. There we go. So, he needs 0.1% more crit rate. Here's the thing. So when did you tell me to play Dragonheir 16? No, 7th of April. 7. In pretty much, let me see, 1... From 2 weeks tomorrow, right? 7th of April, 2 weeks tomorrow. Pretty much just after Easter, right? Because I think Catholic Easter at least is, I think, on the 5th of April. So after Catholic Easter. But here's the thing, I need to change this. So, I need to change this because this one doesn't give me benefit. So ideally, I want something that's this and one of these sets, right? Either Curse of the Mad Blood or the Ignore Defense set. Let me see if I can do without attack percent. Do I have Curse of the Mad Blood? Okay, that's no. Temporal Edge. Come on, give me double, triple crit rate. Fuck. I'm worried when's Godforge. We don't know yet. Affinity S reward for end boss. Better to give us more apprentice scrolls and other stuff that we don't need. Yeah. Yeah, it's still a joke. It's still a joke, that's for sure. Okay, so basically I need, again, so crit damage. This one, but it sucks. Temporal Edge, I don't want them. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna have to do, or what I will do, is open some of the Mythic Plus chests and go with gloves in Curse of the Mad Blood. Because I think I have a few, right? I have a few, right? 30 over here, and then 74. So Mythic Plus option chest pack. S4. Okay, so this one specifically S4. So these ones, I cannot take them anyway next season. These are just stuff that's from the Fey Meander, which honestly don't care most of them, so that sucks. There's only 30 of these though. Let me just try and get a few gloves. Let's just get let's try 15 gloves. Let's see, did I get anything that I needed? Curse of the Mad Blood, crit damage. I got one, but everything sucks. God Coach comes out after 1-2 weeks of my playing Dragonheir, then you're doomed with your raid gameplay. Well, might be time to quit raid then. Dragonheir is so easy to play and so generous with your time that once you get to the point where you don't need to grind stuff, you're good. Okay, I guess let's just go with more of these gloves. All in on gloves. I need those crit damage gloves with some crit rate or at least with attack percent. Come on. First the Mad Blood, crit damage. Okay, okay, that's what I'm talking. Come on, good options, some good substats. Fuck off. It's like, I don't want to change this, right? I don't want to change the chest plate because it's the... was the good one. Or I could try chest plate, maybe? I have a chest plate? That's Mythic Plus? No. Hello, CK Lone. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I guess I need to try and get maybe one of these then. Does it have attack percent, any of these? No. So, maybe I get flat attack good rolls. Double. Didn't even have flat attack. Why did I roll it? Come on. Okay, double. And what about this? Okay, double for everything. Okay, so let's see. If I do this, then I do this. Then go for a crit damage and crit rate. With crit rate at the top. That's the best I get and lose too much attack. And then this one, crit rate at the top. Let me see, crit rate and crit damage. Okay. Obviously, I ideally want to keep the crit damage to be pretty high as well. Attack percent. I could always swap and steal this one. But still, I need a... So like this, I have almost 7k attack. Crit rate is not 100%. I would ideally want that to be 100%. Or 99, you know. So 1.7 only, that's not too much. 1.4 maybe. Still not sure it's good enough. I lose quite a bit of attack, but let's go with that. I think I'm just better off losing a bit of the crit damage. Should still be close to 300. And then let's temper and get that crit rate to the max. There you go. So 308 crit damage, 6.5k attack. I think that's pretty decent. Attack, crit damage, okay. Crit damage with attack. Okay, I think we kind of pushed it where we can. You should add sounds to your stream for 100 points. It'd be fun with sound effects. No, because like I would, especially when I'm trying to concentrate, it would just be, people would just be spamming it. If they open up, I will not hear it anyway because I have music in the background. I want people to enjoy the music and my beautiful voice. Okay, so let's store. Okay, so that's Whisk done. Now then, Sacredea. Let's swap out stuff for Sacredea. Maybe still keep this, right? I can still keep this one. This is a beautiful piece, even though it's like, it's what's it called, ascended. Yeah, even though it's ascended for ice, it's still fine. Maybe I can get something else like that. Can I get some crit rates, please? Triple, fuck yeah. Perfect. This one goes straight on the poison. Yes. Okay, okay. So we got that. We have the accuracy. We get close to 100% crit rate. The attack is pretty low. However, we have this. Let's see. Any better Bloodshade Mark? Crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. Better rolls, maybe? More crit rate. Okay, you know what? I'm losing some crit damage, but I'd rather have 100% crit rate and lose some crit damage and be guaranteed that when I actually do hit, it's a crit. Okay, let's see what was the other ones. So, give the Oracle Life this. And I can open more. I could open more Gilded Oracle because I have a shit ton of the chests. Let's see, do I have crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, and attack percent? Okay, so I have that, but that's the one that's on Whisk. She's looking decent. This one, what does it have? It has only crit rate good. So, you know what? We have a ton of those chests, right? I have a ton of those chests from the Meander challenge, trial, whatever it's called. I don't see anything else being used them on. Like, I don't care about more resist. I don't care about successful effect, whatever. Or ultimate energy, no. I care about this. So, let's see. Let's get 30 of these weapons. Maybe I get something better. Okay, let's go back in. Now then. I really wish I had more inspirations on her. But hopefully next season... hopefully we get that fancy banner once for everyone. Okay, let's see. So Sacredea, let's go Gilded Oracle. Let's start out with crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and accuracy. Hell yeah! There we go, exactly the thing. Come on, just roll good. Like, I don't even know what to ask, but roll top 3. If you roll the top 3, ideally some more crit and crit damage were good. Come on, roll good. You know what? It's balanced, I love it. It's balanced, I love it. It's perfect, gives me attack, gives me crit rate, gives me some accuracy. It's ideal. Let's temper it. I'm not gonna ascend it though. I don't think I'm gonna ascend it. Or maybe I could. I could, because honestly, on my Durham, on my burn team, I use the one that gives me max crit rate from, what's his name? That's currently on Whisk. So I think I can ascend this one to be poison. Come on, max crit damage. Give me max crit damage in there. Fuck off. There we go. Max attack. Nope, it's fine. Max attack, there we go. Max accuracy. Yeah, it's okay for now. Then Elemental Ascension. Yes, I want to ascend it into poison. Okay, okay, Sacredea is becoming nice. Attack's still a bit low, but here's the thing. Having this Crimson Shadow, the Bloodshade Mark, she gets 20% of the attack from the ally with the highest attack, which is going to be Whisk. So Whisk has a 6.5, that means Sacredea is going to get 1300 attack. Since no down effect, I'll trouble you with this. Okay, what did you do? Hydrate. Okay, I shall hydrate, my friend. So, let's continue looking at this. So, she still has accuracy. Let me see, do I have all 3? Nope. Crit damage, attack percent, that's all. Okay, so it seems like I definitely don't have the ideal ones. I lose too much crit rate, I think, with this. Yeah, no, I'm keeping this one. Accuracy, crit damage, and double attack at least. And then over here gives me crit damage, gives me accuracy I need, and a crit rate. We still have the Strike Them prepared, which is good. Have this one. Can I get a 10 here? Yes. I don't think I need a 5 for now. So, Sacredea, 100% crit rate, which is good. 274 crit damage. This is good. Okay. She's going to be boosting, at least with this one, she's going to be boosting Whisk. As long as Whisk goes after her, of course. For Jordan, like I said, I put as much skill haste as possible. With a high resist. That's okay. And then accuracy resist, I glyph that. Yes, I don't think I need to temper it. He should survive. There we go. That one's fine. Okay. Now for Rita, I don't think there's anything I can do for Rita that would make her do better. Like, I already have this, right? I already have the accuracy with crit rate. Crit damage from skill haste. You can spam this. Okay. Let's run this again. See how it looks. So cleanse. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, Jordan, let me just stop him from doing the ultimate completely. Cleanse. Boom. Boom. Okay, okay. Still looking good. Still looking good. Like at least the rotation, I mean, right? Rook obviously doing his full YOLO stuff. Okay. And the replacement for Reita. The replacement for Reita would be Ogok. I'm gonna be testing to see if I can do it with Ogok instead of Reita. It would just mean the builds would be a bit different, right? I'm gonna test with Ogok after this instead of Reita. I think it's looking a lot better. Head off then. Have a great day, mate. Gilfred, thank you for dropping by to say hello, my friend. Have a great day. And it looks like Whisk is falling a bit behind. And he doesn't quite do his ultimate when the fragility is up. So, might not be able to easily maintain that 15-second rotation. Yeah, I feel like every time Whisk does his stuff, the boss doesn't have fragility anymore. Just let me check it again. So let me slow it down. Okay, let's see. I think that's the boss fragility. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so cleanse. Sacrodea. Okay, yeah, the fragility already disappeared. So I cannot quite easily maintain the 15 seconds. So maybe because of that I start a bit earlier with all the other skills. See what is happening. Still, I mean, the thing is like this. I just want to see more than 500 million, right? Because that was my initial damage. So I want to see more than that. As long as I do more than that, I'm good. Reita kind of falls a bit behind as well. Ow. I guess it's still okay. Yeah, they kind of go, so they cannot completely stay in a 15-second rotation. But it's still doing okay, honestly. Still doing okay. Definitely better, right? I jumped from 500 million to 600 million. 100 million more, I'll definitely take it. Come on, one more ultimate from Rook. No, almost there. Ogok, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna try Ogok. I'm gonna try and see how it works with Ogok. So, 635 million is with Reita. I don't think there's anything else I can push more to this team. Yeah, he's not gonna be close to it, but I'm still gonna test it out. So, 650. So corrosion, 650 million end game. Or I should do a 650 million. There we go. So end game corrosion 650 million. That's what I did with this. Now, let's try with, like I said, so replacing her, replacing Reita with Ogok. Let's save, test. So pretty much same thing, but we're gonna have to swap things around because we don't have a Reita to wear the conch. We're gonna have to give Sacrodea the Witch's Remains. Ogok will go with have the antlers. Let's just, I guess, straight up swap this. Ogok will have the antlers. And for glove, I'm not gonna have this anymore. because I would prefer to have the devout prayer, right? Let's see, with accuracy and enlightenment. Okay, that's good enough. Then for this, I want enlightenment. Go. Attributes, enlightenment at the top. There we go. And I think I had a quad one. Yep, there we go. Accuracy went a bit lower, but I think it should be okay. Enlightenment with skill haste at the top. There we go. Skill haste at the top with accuracy. There we go. Double. That should be okay. So let's try this. Pretty much I see same timings or similar timing. Actually, no. He has to be a bit earlier. So I had a 15, then 99, 99, 15, full YOLO, 15. I think I had 15.5, 15.2. No, 14.5. And then 15.2, something like that. Let me double check that it's here. 15.5, 15.1. Okay, 15.1. 15.1. And that means I need Ogok to be at 10. 5 seconds before that. No, I need Ogok. So I need Ogok to have the ultimate before the boss does the ultimate. That's at 30.5 minus 5. That's 15.5. I will not be cleansing everything though. Let's see. 15.5. So, okay, so no, wait. 30.5 is the, like, let's say it goes after that. And then we remove 5 seconds with the duration. That would be 30.5. That's 25.5. If you take 15 from the 25.5, that's going to be 10.5. Yeah, let's see. Prediction, like 300 million lower. Possibly. Yeah, here's the thing. Ogok cannot keep up with cleansing. Ogok cannot keep up with the cleansing. So Ogok is a no-no. But there's another one that we can try and bring in. The good old epic. Vikuk. Try Vikuk instead then. Vikuk dispels 2 debuffs. So maybe Vikuk will work over here. Pretty much swap gear. Yeah, definitely Ogok does not work. No questions asked. The question is Viku gonna do enough healing? Or not? Let's see. So, this. The shields. This one, and then that one. What does his heal scale off of? Target max HP, that's it. So he doesn't really care, honestly, he doesn't really care about enlightenment. So I can just go full accuracy on him. You know what actually I could do? Crescent Ward. I could do Crescent Ward, another healing one. That could work. Okay, Crescent Ward. But no, shit. I need to keep the Puppeteer for the poison team. Accuracy, HP percent. I need to give him as much... Actually, no, HP percent. I need to give him as much HP as possible because you can make it scale off of HP as well. And I could get Jordan. Maybe I just tweak a bit and give Jordan the Crescent Ward. If it doesn't work, then I won't be using Corrosion. Okay, 1 second. I have a phone call. Sorry, I'm back. So I got the call, parcel's arriving, then at the same time somebody came to work at the back, and my dad's there, so... Oh boy, okay. What was I doing, chat? I was trying to get more HP on V-Cook, right? HP with accuracy, pretty much. Because his healing only scales off a target's max HP, but because of the talent, he can heal if he has a lot more HP. So it's HP percent and accuracy, triple accuracy, I'll take it. Ooh, lots of HP, give me that. Hell yeah. Aw, shit. I would love if it works better with V-Cook than with Ogok, right? I would love that. That would be amazing. It might not work, but still worth a test, right? Still worth a shot. Okay, let's see this one. Skill haste at the top. 3 damage HP. Okay, this one gives me more HP. I lose some of that. I don't really care. Get more HP, and that's what we care about. And this one, do I have nope. Okay, let's see. Store, so... honestly, I could swap this again, because he has this on a 9.5 second. He could wear a Misty Conch, maybe? And then she can go back with this. So I have to keep V-Cook every 15 seconds. If he can do that. And then, what was it again? 14. Oh, I'm not gonna have buffs, though. That's gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna have buffs. I'm not gonna have buffs, which means we're gonna be taking we're gonna be having our ultimate energy reduced. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the buffs might be a problem. Jordan might not quite help it. A cleanse. Boom, boom. Okay, so the Misty Conch doesn't quite work on him. So let's go back with this one. He wasn't on a rotation. No, let me just lose 10% from the healing. Lose 10% from the healing. Let's see how it looks like this. Okay, let's try this again. Or actually, no, instead of that... I should actually give V-Cook the... What's it called? Should give V-Cook actually the staff. Because that gives skill haste and that keeps shields most of the time. Problem is, he doesn't cleanse enough either. If I remove Jordan, for example... So if I remove Jordan from the team, I can get, instead of Jordan, Calavera. Calavera dispels one debuff, heals, she puts shields. We would just lose the ultimate energy boost from Jordan, and that's it. Because increased defense, Calavera brings increased defense. That might be the way. Right? If the cleansing from V-Cook is not going to work in the healing, that might have to be the way. Plus, it would also give us the increased defense from Calavera, because I could time it, right? I could time the increased defense from Calavera. So that means when the boss does the ultimate, I'm not losing the what's it called? I'm not losing turn meter. Why does VCook so slow? Bruh, what did I do? Did I do something for VCook? He should have a ton of skill haste. We still have that. 94 skill haste. He should be getting the 15-second rotation. Did I put him on a 15-second rotation? I did. Try again. The clans, boom, boom. Cleanse. There we go. Or is it because, oh, the ultimate energy pushback happens a lot later. Ultimate energy pushback happens after the 30 seconds, not straight out at. So I don't need to do it before. They're saying to do it after. I mean, I'm still gonna run it. I want to see how it goes. But yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna... It might be with VCook and with Calavera instead of Jorn. And then I'm just not gonna try and do the 15 seconds. I'm gonna have 18 seconds, or I'm just gonna have to try and push them to the ultimate when the boss does the ultimate. But for a 30-second rotation to do only every 30, I feel like I would lose too much. I mean, so far we're still over 200 million. We're still not dying, so you know what, Day 3, corrosion might still be useful. Just gotta start. Obviously, the damage is gonna ramp up more once what's his name? Once Rook has max to his stuff. There we go. After the 4 minutes is when the damage starts ramping up. I mean, so far, so obviously we're doing a lot less damage like I expected. Let's see, is it going to be 300 million less damage like somebody predicted, or not as bad? I don't think. No, we're already past the point where it's 300 million less damage, so we got potential. We're still alive, which is good, right? But yeah, definitely without Reta, the damage is a lot lower. I think the way I'm gonna do it is I might release one video today on the Reta variation, and then maybe we test out the second team. And then this one, the variation with Jorn or with VCook, I'll release the day after, right? Because we still got practice phase today, we got practice phase tomorrow. I mean, you know what? It's not 300 million less damage, it's 150 million less damage. It still is pretty high, but I think it's good. What do you guys think? I think still 450 million, right? 458. Considering we're using an Epic and VCook. And if math's amazing. 458 is not bad. Corrosion, 458 VCook. Okay. Let me just make some more space. Some of these teams, let's see, Venom, Summons Alliance, let's remove that. Lightning, I have no idea what that is, let's remove it. Okay, maybe Lightning moves my trials. I don't care, I'm just gonna use something else. Ancient Battlefield, I don't think I'm gonna farm anytime soon. Oh yeah, this is exactly the team that I want to build. Yep, this is the team I want to build. I guess we're just gonna do that. Let's remove this. Remove that. Here's the thing though, if people come and tell me I don't have Calavera as well, I'm gonna ban them. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, so let's save this as a new team. So, corrosion test, Calavera. Does this keep the timings? It does, that's what I wanted, okay. Poison, let's bring Calavera to the fray. Not you, Talwar, fuck off, Talwar. So with Calavera in here, I will have Calavera be wearing this. Do we still go with high resist on her? No, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give Calavera the staff instead. And V-Cook can go with high resist. And I'm not gonna care that much about V-Cook's healing. Because guess what? Calavera brings a lot of healing. So accuracy and resist. Puppeteer. There we go. There we go. Let's go with the resist. And hopefully accuracy. And then this one can be... it only does one debuff. When the hero is inflicted with a debuff, there's a 100% chance to inflict accuracy on them, which we shouldn't be landing. So pretty much, let's get HP % with accuracy and resist. In any set. Okay, that's okay. This one could be an option. Equip. Get some accuracy in there. Maybe can you use Crescent Ward? I mean, I don't really need Crescent Ward, right? We're okay, we're not dying. That's not the issue. The issue is not dying, it's just getting the right rotation there. So, Calavera. Accuracy. And defense %. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this one I definitely want the Devout Prayer. Defense %. I deal with some accuracy. Okay, we already had that, okay. Then over here, accuracy with defense % and skill haste. Sorry, V-Cook. Don't need a defense %. Really? The only one... So the only negative rune I have with skill haste is the one on Calavera. Now that sucks. I guess I can always just go this with skill haste and whatever gives me the highest skill haste. Maybe some accuracy. Okay, don't have it. Fine. Come on. Quad skill haste. Triple skill haste. Double skill haste. Quad again, maybe, please. Okay, there we go. Double. So, can go with that. This one skill haste at the top. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do 15 seconds anyway, so might as well just go with whatever gives me stuff. What's this again? So, up it here. Let's go with accuracy and resist. There we go. So, let's see how do we do it now. Because now we're going to be on an 18-second rotation. Calavera ideally would want it to be on a 15. Let's see, do I have anything here that gives her skill haste? Yeah, so when successfully granting buffs, gains ultimate energy, okay. Extends. Okay, so Calavera would want, again, 15 seconds. She does put that increased defense instantly, just the attack penalty goes later. So, because of that, 15 seconds for Calavera, 14.5, and then these guys every 18, 18, and I guess V-Cook, I'm trying 15, but it's not gonna happen. 18 seconds. When do we want to do stuff with them? So let's say 12.1, 12.5. No, I want to go after this. So let's go. Let me see again. What's the rotation? 6, 12, 18. Okay, so ideally I guess let's start because it's gonna be thrown all over the place. Calavera's gonna be putting shields often. Let's do at 10. Oh yeah, she doesn't do the cleanse here, so maybe Calavera I let full YOLO. Because she cleanses under battle skill, and I need V-Cook to do the cleansing at 14.5 and then every 15. Let's see what happens. Okay, did get kind of thrown off rotation. Yeah, it's hard to keep V-Cook on that right rotation. You know, let me just swap a bit the delays between them, because Whisk kind of like jumped ahead. So let's keep Whisk at 13 and then her as soon as possible, I guess. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, wait, no, I don't want Calavera to have the... I want to have the increased defense before the boss does the ultimate, so... Okay. Buff Prohibition. So yeah, Calavera go at 14.5. And then every 15 seconds, so we do have the increased defense at the end. Before the boss does his shenanigans. You know what, I might just keep V-Cook to do the cleansing just before the boss does the ultimate. Yeah, I might just do V-Cook every 18 seconds, honestly. Because otherwise, if we have buff Prohibition before this, it gets kind of like thrown out of sync. Let me see. See, that's the one I would prefer to cleanse. These ones are the ones I prefer to cleanse. Okay, let me do that. Yep, let me do that. Let's do that. So let's keep V-Cook, because I don't think V-Cook has anything important. Let's go at 27 and every 30 seconds. Because the boss does this at 24. Let's see, give it 3 seconds. Okay, let's try this. Please hit the like button if you haven't already, and if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? No, subscribe. That's, you said it well, Desori. On YouTube, if you're not subscribed yet, I'd appreciate if you do it. Okay, V-Cook did it a bit too early. Has to do it a bit later. Follow on Twitch, and I'd appreciate it. And subs on YouTube, I'd appreciate those as well. To 28.5. I forgot to say at the beginning of this, Ian Welsh09, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Just remember that. My bad. There we go, that happened better. Happened better. That is a little bit better. Okay, let's see, can we maintain it that way? Debuffs, boom, 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 cleansing, shields, increased defense, all the good yummy stuff. Rotation is still there. It's just that obviously we're going every 18 seconds, so we're not necessarily doing damage when it's 100% boost from the fragility. But you know what? We're doing what we can. I'm curious if this does better than the Jorn variation, because the thing is, with Jorn, we get a lot more of the rotation going, you know? Calavera is pretty nice. I'm really happy that I finally used Calavera, because honestly, I didn't really use Calavera that much. I think Whisk jumped ahead. Whisk, wait for your turn, motherfucker. Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. Because I'm using V-Cook every 30 seconds, I don't get that turn meter, the ultimate energy boost. So I don't quite keep the rotation. Okay, I gotta change it then. I gotta swap the builds around. So I need to get V-Cook to be in a Ancestral Protection then. Accuracy Resist. So what was this one? Accuracy. Okay, so Accuracy would resist. Come on, give me those rolls. There we go. Double. Boom. 10% of that resist. 10, that's good enough. Accuracy resist. I definitely need a lot more accuracy from this one though. Because obviously the Puppeteer's Inspiration set gives you accuracy and resist, whereas the Ancestral Protection... You know what? I don't really need Ancestral Protection. What am I trying to do this? It's like, why am I even trying to do this? Dawn of Snowpeak could be good because it gives me resist. I have the buffs. I have 2 buffs from Calavera, so that could be helpful. So let's go Dawn of Snowpeak and let's see what gives me the highest accuracy. Resist together, maybe. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay, same thing. Accuracy and resist. Okay, and then over here I want the accuracy with resist substat. Of course, he completely dodged it, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's do a few tempers over here. 12, that's what I want to see. 10, that's good enough. 12. 7, come on, I can do better than 7. You can do better than 7. You can do better than 7. Bruh. 9, okay. Still decent resist, still decent accuracy. This one still has the stuff in there. 10% stuff over here as well. Come on. Don't do me like that. Fuck. It's like, oh yeah, here's 1 extra. Bruh, really? I hate it when it happens like so many times in a row, right? Like 7, 7, 7. Like, come on. You can do better, do better. Okay, in Calavera, defense percent, accuracy and resist. Actually, only accuracy, that's all I care about. And I guess flat defense, maybe. Calavera doesn't need to have high resist. She just needs a defense percent and accuracy. As much defense as possible so she does bigger heals. Obviously, if I don't have good rolls, which I just got, I'm good. I would have just used the other one. Oh, come on. Okay, accuracy. Okay. Let's try this again. I want to see 450 million. If I see that, I'm going to be happy. Right? 450 million, I'm going to be happy. No, give me 500 mil. I'm being greedy. Give me 500 million and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happier. Obviously, this is a little bit tricky depending on, you know, how many stacks happens and whatnot, but... And yeah, like, the Witcher's Remains not being landed a lot from... What's her face? From Sacrodea. Still, it still might be okay. Still keeping those shields on though, that's good. Yeah, lots of times there's no decreased defense, that sucks. That's lots of damage lost. But we're getting there. So from now on, the damage should be ramping. It definitely looks like better than the Jorn and Vikuk variation so far. Sacrodea just doesn't want to... I swear she just doesn't want to land that... what's it called? She just does not want to land a defense penalty. And I'm not sure Calavera can go instead in the Misty Conch, because again, the only debuff Calavera does is the attack penalty on the ultimate. Look at how many times Sacrodea doesn't land the Witch's Remains. That hurts. It's like that's not being properly backed up. Look at that! Never... I swear I almost never have the defense penalty from Witch's Remains on Sacrodea. Jesus. Yeah, definitely feels a lot worse without Jorn, right? Good thing I saved the other one. So Jorn is still better than Calavera. Calavera just makes it sad. It's just sad. She used to be so good. 50 million less. Okay. 30 million less with Calavera. There's one more thing I can test though. There's one more thing I can test and I want to test is what if I push it to the extremes of doing this every 30 seconds. Every 13 seconds for the generating that corrosion, right? So that when Sacrodea and the Whisk do their ultimates, boss has the fragility as well. Let's see. Okay, fragility's up, boom, boom. Obviously, as always, no defense penalty. I could cheese that though. I could get the Misty Conch on what's her name, on Calavera. That could make it work. But still, let's see. Every 30 seconds, do I just make it too long, the rotation, or is that gonna be okay? But at least for now, we have two options, right? We have two options of teams. We have the main one with Reta, right? We do have the main, what's it called? Why can't our brain? Main corrosion team with Reta, that everyone can do it. Then there's the variation with Vikuk and Jorn. That still sounds like a win to me, right? I'm curious if this is gonna surprise me, right? Is it gonna surprise me and do good, or is it gonna be worse? So far, the damage around this time looks to be the same, right? Looks to be the same or pretty much similar. Okay, let's see. Plans, shields. Just how often does Rook do his explosion? How much corrosion do we generate? I wonder another thing. I wonder if there's something to be had for only one support and 4 corrosion people, right? I wonder if I can do only Reta. Obviously, for the people have Reta. I can only Reta and then Gegnu. Instead of having Jorn. Because Reta does bring everything that you need. Cleansing, it brings attack penalty. It brings the... Cleansing, it brings the buff. Actually, right? The buff that you need so you don't get your ultimate energy reduced. You would still be on an 18-second rotation, though, not on a close to 15-second one like I tried the other one. Okay, this will become tricky again. Because we didn't quite cleanse with Calavera at the right time. Come on. As I can see, we'll need 6 new teams, so I much love to spend all day making teams. Yeah, I mean, I don't... I don't have the time to do that all day today. Because I gotta record YouTube videos as well and stuff, but... Okay, so Calavera plus V-Cook is not the way. And with the rotations that I tried and whatnot. So let me just do this again. Let me rerun this one just to see. So V-Cook plus Jorn, right? With the timings that we saw. Let's see, does it still do? Am I still gonna do the 450 million initially or not? Just trying straight up the simulation. Let's see. 434. So definitely, like I said, 150 million less without Reta. It's like, Reta is a cheat code. She's a premium. But 430 million is still not bad, right? Still not bad. Keep in mind, I don't have Inspired 5 Rook. I only have Inspired 4. Having Inspired 5 would mean I would do a lot more damage. But I guess we can straight up scrap this Calavera test. Okay, let's scrap the Calavera test and let's test just for the sake, just for shits and giggles. Let's get Gegnu in the team. In the... For corrosion, for DPS. Oh. Pardon me. Okay, let's try this. And because of this, we can split people apart. Because we don't need them to be close to each other anymore, since there is no more, what's his face? No more Jordan there to boost stuff. We can go with Witch's Remains. Reta can actually have now the Gatekeeper staff. She can put the shields. She can also have the... What's it called? So I still want to keep this on her. But she can also wear a Devout Prayer. Right? She can wear... It's fine. She can wear a Devout Prayer now because she's going to be placing shields. And now this one Definitely need whatever gives me accuracy the most, so she has enough accuracy to land a debuff. Okay, triple accuracy, double accuracy, and then over here, this one accuracy at the top. But actually, no, I want skill haste at the top with some accuracy. Okay, give me one more skill haste. No accuracy. Okay, it's fine. Still got that, still got that. And now Gegnu, he can be the Witch's Remains wearer. Sorry, the Puppeteer. I guess let's just go a damage build on him. Go. Or pseudo damage build, I guess. Accuracy, crit rate. There we go. Let's see, do I have a... I think I still had... Strike Them prepared. Yes, there we go. Let's go crit rate at the top for this one. Ooh, look at that. I didn't even know. I forgot about this one. Look at this. I had a quad crit rate in a Puppeteer. And that's amazing. And with good crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, all the good stuff. Okay, I see you. Look at that 15 accuracy as well. Okay, and then this one, crit damage with crit rate and accuracy. Okay. Let's see this one. So this we would have to be every 18 seconds though. 18, he can go full YOLO. 18, 18, but I still want to try and keep rate every 15 seconds. So this one would be, let's see, Gegnu goes at 12, so let's say 10, 12, 12.2, 12.5. Okay, let's see. Or DPS, is it gonna be better or worse? $18 because we don't have so the only one that stays on 15 is gonna be Reta. Everybody else is Reta 15, everybody else is 18, apart from obviously what's his name, Rook. That's just gonna go full YOLO because we don't have Jordan in the team to push us on 15. Oh, I put 15 for who? Let me see. Oh yeah, thank you. It's 15 only for Reta. Thank you for the heads up. Yep, that would have been a problem. Okay, yeah. And I need to go back to having as much skill haste as possible on Reta. Ideally with accuracy, there we go. Oh yeah, let's just go, since I need the most skill haste, let me go also with 2 pieces of this. I need as much skill haste as yeah. Go. Okay, and then I guess I need to go, just to be safe, Devout Prayer go with accuracy. Okay. Thank you, Jojo. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna be better? Is it gonna be worse? What's it gonna be? Let's see. What do we think? Do we think they're gonna do over 450 million or not really? Reta's gonna be tricky to be on that 15 second though, I think, right? It's kind of hard. But maybe. Okay, maybe. Will the Golem pet be better? Not really, because you want the AoE damage increase from the cat, because Sacredea and Whisk and Gegnu, they all do AoE damage. Itchy back. Woohoo! Hello. Golem is mostly specifically for single target damage. Or not necessarily, but like, you know, Golem is for overall damage, mostly single target. Whereas the bird puts the distraction and increases AoE damage. It already looks amazing. Here's the thing though, if this is better, what this team needs to do, this team needs to do more than 650 million that we did with John, right? That's the goal of this team. If it doesn't do that, then obviously the John team is going to be better. And I have a feeling the John team is going to be better because of the fact that it gives us, you know, John gives us that extra ultimate energy, so we rotate faster. However, Gegnu gives us the chance to generate more corrosion. So we might be surprised, right? Plus Gegnu's good because he does 3 hit around the ultimate, which means he can put the Witch's Remains, right? They'll get the shields from Rata as well, which makes us generate some good damage in there. So far, so good, though. We gotta keep generating a ton of that corrosion, right? That's the goal. Okay, as I just said, Gegnu's good. He didn't land the Witch's Remains. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here's the problem, though, that I noticed. Look at the stacks when Whisk does his hit, right? Boom, boom. When Whisk does his hit, the boss is already at 25% damage mitigation. So I might just have to delay some of these, I might just have to do the rotations a bit different. I might just have to make sure the Whisk goes 6 seconds after everybody else. Because that's a lot of damage reduction. And Whisk just is the main one that applies, right, the corrosion. I might have to do that instead. I wonder what would be the good time to go, because every 18 seconds, but then the rotation is, the full rotation is 30, right? It does look good. It does look like this might have potential. But again, I think we lost... I think we lost 25% of the corrosion from Whisk by not having... by him going not at the perfect time. So... Oh yeah, another thing that we can do is... Let's do this. 12. Let's ignore Gegnu's damage. But actually, no, it might not work ideally. I was gonna think like, oh yeah, let me just give a Temporal Edge. But Rook or Rata might go in between. Anyway, let me still try. So, let's go crit damage. There we go. Still have Temporal Edge, okay. For Rata, I definitely want to keep this, because Rata does attack penalty. And that. Or actually, no, do I really care about... It's only 5%. Whereas another temporal edge could give us the edge. Pun intended. Temporal edge can give us the edge. Get it? We'll go with this one instead. Okay, definitely still on the shields. With this, but I need to swap a bit the timing. So the way that they are going, so she goes at 14.8, Gegnu goes at 12. She needs to go at 14.5, so 2.5 seconds after Gegnu. And then, not later than 3 seconds needs to be him. So let's see, 14.5 plus 3, that's 17.5, so let's go 17. That way, hopefully, it allows the boss to get its, you know, some of the turn, do some of its skills. Okay, do that, okay. Okay, no, still bad. Maybe I need to start later. Maybe I need to start my ultimates later a bit. Because I definitely want, honestly, I just want 6 seconds between Gegnu and Whisk. That's kind of like the goal. You know, let me just do that. 6 seconds, 18.1. And then for her, 15.5. Let's see. I'm trying some random stuff in here. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, I'm onto something. Whisk's damage looks like it has potential now. Let's see if it stays the same though. Yeah, okay, so Whisk always goes before the boss casts his skill. I wonder if I do the same thing for Sacrodea actually, because she can ramp up some good damage. Because it seems like by the time Sacrodea goes, she always goes into 5 stacks. Yeah, okay, maybe I do that as well. But it's, so pretty much I'm working with a 6 second, and 2 of them would be 12. So I'm working with a 12-second rotation. And I don't think there's an ideal place to make Sacrodea go without having several stacks. I think I just make Sacrodea go as soon as, just straight after Gegnu, honestly. Actually, no, because I still want Sacrodea to boost the Whisk's damage. Which Ureta does as well. Okay, I might be onto something. I might be onto something. Let's see how this goes. It looks decent, but still better than the other one. Looks interesting. Yeah, Whisk 100% definitely goes at the right time now. You can tell the damage difference. He used to be really close to Sacrodea. Now he's almost double Sacrodea's damage. And also getting it to be as close to this one as possible is a big difference. Obviously, it also depends when the buff extension, when the debuff extension happens from Reta. I could try, maybe could get like the defense penalty to be on more often, but you know what, it's okay for now. Still, it definitely kind of looks like it's a lot better with Jordan, right? Like I was maybe onto something, but it's still better off with Jordan. Yeah, like nowhere near close. So still, Jordan is gonna be the best one. Same thing. Same thing with the other team with V-Cook. Yeah, I'm not getting... So 4 DPS is not a thing. Okay. 4 DPS is not a thing. Main thing is Reta and Jordan. And the other option is V-Cook and Jordan instead of Reta. So I'm obviously going to make dedicated videos on those. But. Let me just delete the one that I don't care. So, 458 again, not too bad. Obviously, you know, OPOP with her. This one I can delete. So that's pretty much the first team. The first team definitely Corrosion. Now, here's the other one that I want to try. I'm curious. I'm curious if there's something to be had with Burn. I do think, though, the problem is the lack of buffs. So for Burn, there might be the problem with the lack of buffs. Then, actually, I might be able to do it with her. Let's see, am I onto something with the Burn team? Just gotta keep Calavera every 15 again if I can. 15 seconds. 14.5. He can go full YOLO. Oh wait, 18, 18, 18, and 18. But now let's see, can I actually push Calavera to the 15 seconds or not? He has that. Actually, no, let's get Calavera to have this. Let's give him this one. And then anything that boosts Calavera's skill haste. Pretty much. Skill haste. Skill haste. And then I guess let's get her in a puppeteer as well. Accuracy at the top. Okay, let's see, what does Burn do? Can Burn do anything fun or not really? Oh yeah, the problem might be cleansing. Problem might be cleansing, might not have enough cleansing. Oh yeah, instead of what's his name? Instead of Cinorel, I could just get somebody else. But the damage looks really bad. It doesn't look like we're doing any damage, and we're pretty much pumping as many birds as we can. Yeah, I don't think Burn's gonna be a thing here. I think it's gonna be single target, so Burn kind of sucks. Obviously, I might have to change because maybe I didn't have full-on damage on Pakeston and whatnot, but Burn pretty much sucks so far. Okay, next one, the usual. Let's go with Summons. But again, Summons might be tricky because of the lack of AoE stuff to do damage against. I feel like definitely the next one should be this. What is it? Ice Blast. Ice Blast might be the way, just what we need for Ice Blast is obviously going to be, let's see, Permafrost, somebody that does cleansing, debuff, immunity, stuff like that. So, okay, so let's see. Dispel, debuff. Okay, we don't have a oh, good old Fits. But with good old Fits, we're not gonna have healing. Fits could be the guy. As long as I can get him on 18 second. Or instead, a debuff immunity. Again, not the best. The only debuff immunity we have is this guy, which he has to put shields to give us debuff immunity. Or Thea to have to make it be ranged. Okay, so I do feel like maybe this spell debuff is gonna be the way. I feel like it's gonna be a Fitz show. It might just be a Fitz show. I just need to give Fitz a ton of skill haste if I want to try and get him on a 15-second rotation. Okay, let me see. Or maybe I just put Fitz on an 80-second rotation. One second, I think I need to let the puppy back in. Bob. Maia. Hai și salut. Bobby. 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 Pop. Salut, Claudiu. Bobby. Ok, mai. Du-te. Okay, so we're gonna quickly test a fits situation, and then I think I'm just gonna call it a day. Okay, let's go against. No. Okay, so he will 100% be wearing this, I think, right? HP percent and resist. See? It's fine. Resist at the top, ideally with some HP percent. There we go. And then this one, any piece. Actually, not any piece. We can wear one of the fancy new ones if I can find it. Let me see. Midsummer Glove, was it? Increase the resist. Yep, this one. Let's see. Resist. Attack percent, that sucks. HP percent? No. HP percent here. Resist here? No. Okay, never mind. Any piece of gear that gives me the most resist. So HP percent with resistance. Let's see. Oh yeah, come on. Give me a 5 roll. Fuck off. Come on, give me some resistance rolls. Okay, double, maybe. How much does he have? 391. You know what? I don't think he needs that much HP. Let's just go with resistance with HP percent. Because the boss didn't really look like it did damage. And he heals himself on this one. The only thing I might need to do for this is I need to swap all of these guys again in the healing stuff, so they can heal themselves up so they don't die. Okay, healing, and healing. Then a couple of, let's get some talents on our big boy Fitz. Okay, more HP. Or what's this one? Buffs granted by him? Nah, that's fine, we'll go with this. And then this. Oh yeah, and definitely for the familiar, we don't want the mimic. We want the golem. Okay, and now let's see rotation. So ideally, 18, 18, 18, 18. Okay, fits 30, and I think maybe I go 28. Let's see, so 12, 12.2, 12.5. Wait, no, 12.2, 12.5, 13. Temporal Edge, yes. Okay, let's see what's happening. Last one. Let's see, do we survive? Can we do good enough damage in there, or are we gonna get exploded? Maybe. Not sure we're healing enough. Right, that might be the tricky one. We might not be healing enough. I mean, Fitz definitely keeps the cleanses in there. Kind of seems like Fredegonda doesn't consume enough ice crystals to heal. Everybody else seems like they're okay, right? Just Fredegonda needs to get good. Pretty much. Did I not give her that? Each time ice crystals consume, hero restores 35% attack HP. Where is it though? I don't see that. Attack. Maybe I just don't need that. Or maybe I give her Maybe I just give her a Crescent Ward so she heals herself instead of this, Snow Peak. Because Fitz definitely having Witch's Remain, what's it called? Ancestral Protection on him works. Or I maybe just go just straight up. Oh yeah, wait a second. I should have this because otherwise I'm losing ice crystals on Beldel. But you know what? Maybe this is something that I might test out later or at another time or whatever. But I think this is a good spot to wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, it's gonna be extremely early, and I might stream Dragonheir again. But if I do stream, it's gonna be, like I said, extremely early, 5 AM UTC, which is like 7 AM my time, because my mom is not able to help with baby girl tomorrow since she has to go to town, so I will be on baby duty. So if I do try to do that, I might do it extremely early while baby's still sleeping or while baby's slowly waking up and, you know, Susie is dealing with baby before I go, you know, before bringing her down. But I think we're gonna leave it at this. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you, everybody, for hanging around. And I guess we're gonna see each other in the next stream again. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna be streaming the next day. Wednesday should be streaming unless something happens. But definitely keep an eye on the channel if you didn't watch the whole stream and you don't want to watch the whole stream for the team for Corrosion. I'm gonna obviously make a video on it. But for now, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.